Now, guys, during my formative years, I grew up in Ocha. So Ocha, we stayed on the cemetery place, iko fiti kidogo. Then my grandfather used to keep goats. Sasa kuna place penye ni more lowland on the other side. The stories, kuna place penye kuna wasi somehow inaka highland, then there is a lowland place. My grandfather used to live in that lowland because they used to keep goats na ng'ombe and stuff kama hizo. So I think I visited him once when I was a small kid. Ile time naambiwa shule imefungwa, enda kwa grandfather yako. So nimeenda huko nikachill na msee kidogo. So that is the only time I've ever experienced maisha ya that lowland side. But back then, of course, when I grew up, nimeenda shule nini, we've done whatever that we were doing. I meet a friend of mine who was also a childhood friend, and he calls me, tells me, Chenko nianje, I want you to accompany me to Baringo. I want to go and visit people there, nini. Tukamwambia sure, of course. It's like going back home. It's still interesting. And he was suggesting we go to that lowland areas, which I have never been there before. But I had some interest because I would hear stories kutoka mabeshte, nini, vile huko ilikuwa inashika. Guys used to go do hunting, nini. Ilikuwa inaka exciting, as we didn't experience that side. See, yetu ilikuwa kuwinda mandege tu na mafea. But for them, they used to go the real hunting now. So nasikia story, so I want to go there and experience the barabara nione. Where is this place that normally watu wanaisifia sana? I need to know. So tumeenda huko, it's a beautiful place. Hiyo place unaenda hadi unapata a natural bridge imejitengeneza na mvua. Yani I don't know how. It's just a wonderful thing. That is why wazungu wanakuja kutembea hii place, because there are some things you experience in those areas that you will never see them anywhere else. So Baringo tunaingia, tunaingia kwa msitu hadi tunapatana na matamarin. Hizi vitu mnanuanga pale Nairobi kwa streets, tamarin ni msitu, as in very huge trees. Mimi sijawahi kuziona, naziona for the first time. Mpaka ziko na some, actually when we went there zilikuwa na matunda, so we would pick some, ni miti kubwa, so unarukia zile zimehang pale, then somebody would pass anawasalimia. Of course mimi na kikale na niko ndani, so nimepiga story, wanasikia these people kumbe ni watu wetu. So they even suggest tutume kijana apande, he can pick for you even a whole sack if you want, so that murudi nayo mali mmetoka, because no one sells them there. They are grow in the forest. Hadi anakuambia ya hii mti kwanza si tamu, ukitry ile the best. That is how they know the area. But it's yani hadi mimi nilikuwa na feel kama naweza patiwa hata mimi shamba yangu. I just experienced that life there. It looks interesting. Other than kutokuwa pia na stima na internet, I think it's a very nice place to be. Maisha ikinifanyia hivi, I can decide to go back there. Nifunge tu shit yangu, nitafute nikatiwe shamba nianze kuchunga mbuzi. So it was an interesting place to be. But there is another side of this story. This friend of mine, amenipigia, we were supposed to go and offer some assistance to those people because they have been affected by the bandits. Waso wamepigwa, mbuzi zimetolewa, goats are being taken on a daily basis or ama weekly, zinakaa, and they are not safe. Wanakaa in fear anytime somebody shows up, wanapigwa risasi, and they are telling us that when they come, they shoot indiscriminately. Hakuna story ya to negotiate. It's shoot on sight. It doesn't matter whether you're a baby, whether you are a small kid, a mother, bro, wanapita na wewe. Of course, men, hawa ndio the enemy number one. Hawa wakionekana kwanza hakuna kubahatisha, because of course the men are the ones who can fight them back. So men are the first one to go. Then even the small kids. Sometimes wanashoot hata mbuzi. So now using nimekuwa kwa internet, naona Kibicho was talking on Citizen TV. I rarely watch news, but then I watched him, and he would say how security, the government is in control, sijui what. I'm telling you, personally, I went there. We were escorted by a Land Cruiser full of GSU officers to ensure that we are safe there. Ndio tutoke, tunatoka na polisi, tunaingia na polisi. We leave those people there. Sijui kama tunapatana hapa. We are being led by a Land Cruiser to that place full of officers wenye sasa wako wanatusurround. But even the guy who was taking us, of course, we have to have a chat with him kidogo. I asked him how the place security issues in that place looks like, and he tells me that this place is not safe, not even for them, not for anyone, but these people are used to it. So we normally come once in a while to check and let's see if things are working well. So there is no security in that place. Whoever that is in government, commander-in-chief, he has failed big time. And it is good that we are going to an election here. I hope that that will be the last commander-in-chief that will give a blind eye to such situations that is happening. People are getting killed. Then next month you will see government taking their ballot papers there, expecting people to come and vote. It now appears as if the government is only interested in something different. Their lives doesn't matter any longer. We can choose to protest by not voting, or of course we will fight and remove whoever that is in government so that we can put someone else. But whoever that is going to come in, kindly, you will not ignore Baringo, and we will keep fighting till Jesus Christ comes back, because that is now our business. That's all for tonight.